Hello YouTube, it is I, Bandedwendy, on Thursday, December 16th, 2010. And this is my 12 Days of Christmas holiday series. And today is day 10, 10 days until Christmas. So, my surgeon, Dr. Davtyan here in Los Angeles, is not only a fantastic bariatric surgeon, but he's also a lap band patient 8 years post-op. And I love him so much, and if you're in LA, I highly recommend to check him out. Lap band, I don't know, I'll have to check I'll put the information down in the link how to contact him. But let him know Bandedwendy sent you, and you get a free consultation. So, with that said, when I started my journey, I see a lot of people get big old binders, and they go to seminars, and they do all kinds of amazing things. Well, I was a cash pay, and I got about 5 sheets of paper, and that's what's guided my journey, as well as my husband, who's also 8 years post-op gastric bypass, all of you on YouTube, some of you I've never met, and your journey, and these 5 pieces of paper. And so today, being day 10, I'm going to talk about 2 sets of 10s, right? The first is the 10 most important rules for adjustable lap band patients. The second is going to be the 10 most common mistakes a weight loss surgery patient makes, right? So if you're new and you've never heard these rules, or you're old, not so new anymore in the journey, it'll be a great reminder. So grab a pen and a piece of paper and write them down, because 90 weeks later, I knew exactly where to grab these from this morning, right? So, and I love the rules. I love the rules. So, number 1. Eat only 3 small meals a day, right? I do that with my yogurts that are anywhere from 4 to 6 ounces, prepackaged. I do that with my 1-cup containers. I also have really small kitty-sized bowls that are 1 cup. So I try to eat most of my meals out of those, and I don't snack. So 3 small meals a day. With the lap band, you should stay satisfied, not hungry, full, on average of 3 to 4 hours. And that always depends on what type of food you're eating, what type of activity level you're doing, and some of the other rules that they're being followed as far as drinking before, during, and after. If you're not staying full 3 to 4 hours, and you clearly can evaluate that, then it's time for a fill, right? But back to the rule. Eat only 3 small meals a day. Number 2, eat slowly and chew thoroughly. I always say, it's hard to do. I don't always do it, but you're supposed to have the bite size of an eraser or your fingernail on your pinky. My bites are much bigger than that at this point, but I do chew 30 times per bite. And I've developed an appreciation for the textures and the flavors and everything that's actually in food. Because before I was just wafting it down my mouth and not actually enjoying the food. I thought I was. Since weight loss surgery, food has a whole new enjoyment. I didn't realize everything could taste the way it did. So 30 times until it's masticated, pretty much liquefied, and then you swallow. It says approximately 15 to 20 times a bite on the rule. I was specifically told 30 times. So eat slowly and chew thoroughly. Number 3, stop eating as soon as you feel full. Stop eating as soon as you feel full. Now, this is it's easy, but also hard, because we're used to eating so much food before we have weight loss surgery. And so just to eat a little bit of food and be full on 3 bites, right? When the hunger pain goes away at 3 bites, it's a mental connection, right? The lap band gives you the sensation that you're full, and you have to recognize that and stop. Because if not, you're overeating, and that may lead to a soft stop, and if you don't recognize the soft stop, that may lead to a hard stop. In the world of the lap band, that's a slime, that's a foam, that's a PB, right? So, being very aware of that satisfied feeling and stopping when you're full, very important, very important. Do not drink while you're eating, right? We've talked about this. It's supposed to be, at least my guideline, I was told 15 minutes before eating, Nothing during eating, and at least 30 minutes after eating. I know some lap banders go as long as an hour after eating. The concept, right, is that if we're drinking before, during, or after, we're flushing the food through faster. And we've changed our bodies so the food digests slowly, not faster, right? Because we want to stay a sustained fullness, satisfied longer. So really important rule, personally for me, one of the hardest. Yes, mentally, I knew that if I did drink and eat, it might be uncomfortable. And I don't like the uncomfortable feeling. But regardless, it's an old habit, right? So old habits are very difficult to break. So do not drink while you're eating. Number 5, do not eat between meals. Number 5, do not eat between meals. Again, physical hunger, mental hunger, right? If you're physically hungry between meals, how much time is expired, right? And if you're not physically hungry between meals and you're eating, why? Why are you eating, right? Number 6, eat only good quality foods, right? If you're picking high protein, low calorie, that's pretty much what you're going to get. You know, you're going to get a high quality food. Nothing that's processed. Processed crap is crap, really. I mean, there's some things, protein bars, Special K bars, you know, you're going to eat some things that are processed, but try to only eat high quality foods. And in that processed world, high quality processed food, if that's what you're going to eat. 7, avoid fibrous foods. Avoid fibrous foods. Why? Because those fibrous foods often consist of a lot of water. So when you chew them up, chew, like asparagus, pineapple, the water from the actual food goes down because you chew it all up. But then the actual raw fibrous portion of the food you have to swallow without the water in it. And that'll get stuck inside your lap band. So avoid fibrous foods, which means avoid getting stuck. Number 8, drink enough fluids during the day, right? 64 ounces of water is the goal. I drink on average 100 ounces of water a day. Sometimes more, sometimes less. But gotta stay hydrated, and often if we're not hydrated and we're dehydrated, we think we're hungry. When you think you're hungry, drink some water and see if that quells the hunger, right? Number 9, drink only low-calorie beverages. Drink only low-calorie beverages. Talked to a friend last night, and my friend had drank mango juice. Mango juice! High calorie, high sugar, no protein. So in our house, if we're going to drink juice, we drink Diet V8 Splash. Diet V8 Splash. Craig loves the Crystal Light packets in his water. There's the sugar-free Hawaiian Punch packets put in water as well. I don't do those really myself, but they're a great tool, and it's non-carbonated, it's low calorie, and you get your sweet fix, right? So think about the beverages that you're drinking. You know, this is a tea misto, 119 calories, it's non-fat milk, and it's got 10.9 grams of protein in it. So that works for me. But I've seen some of those drinks at the coffee shop, you know, 330 calories, oh my! You know how much time you gotta spend in the gym to get rid of 330 calories? I do. So, drink only low-calorie beverages. Number 10, speaking of the gym, exercise at least 30 minutes a day. Exercise at least 30 minutes a day. That's 210 minutes a week. However you slice it up, make it happen. I'm a believer. I know that it works. And one of the things that's not on here that I'm surprised about, actually, now I'm going to say, number 11, protein first. Talking to a friend the other day, was on liquids, was moving to mushies, was going to have soup, was going to go for tomato butternut squash or something. No protein in that soup, right? Protein first. If you're eating soup and you're on mushies, chicken tortilla soup, split pea with ham soup, clam chowder soup, chicken with vegetable soup, chicken noodle soup, tortilla soup, chili, put it in the blender so it becomes I don't know if I'll say it right, Ciopino. It's an Italian fish soup, right? Put it in the blender, you know, until it's mushy, and eat it, you know. Those have more protein than a butternut squash soup, right? Protein first. When you think about eating, think about protein. Eat the protein off your plate first, and you're going to be full, right? You're going to stop eating as soon as you feel full. You're not going to get to the other carbs and vegetables and whatever's on your plate, right? Protein first, and with that said, 60 to 80 grams of protein a day is what my doctor recommends. From how I understand it, gastric bypass people are from 80 to 100 grams of protein a day. Lap bands, 60 to 80 grams a day. So, those are the 10 most important rules. I think I made them into 11 or 12. I'm running out of time, so I'm going to go through these mistakes quickly. 10 most common mistakes weight loss surgery patients make. Number 1, not taking vitamins, supplements, and minerals. Not taking vitamins, supplements, and minerals. Number 2, assuming you have been cured of your obesity. Assuming you have been cured of your obesity. Number 3, drinking with meals. Drinking with meals. Number 4, not eating right. Not eating right. Number 5, not drinking enough water. Thinking we get 64 ounces, but we're not. Not drinking enough water. Number 6, grazing. Eating between meals, not sitting down to eat. Grazing. Number 7, not exercising regularly. Not exercising regularly. Number 8, eating the wrong carbs or eating too much. Whether they're eating the wrong carbs or they're overeating, eating more than 1 cup of food, eating too much. Number 9, going back to drinking soda, soft drinks. Going back to drinking soda. Number 10, drinking excessive alcohol. Drinking excessive alcohol. Unless you're doing shots of tequila, you know, pretty much alcohol is loaded with calories. I try to stay away from it. I mean, I do enjoy a cocktail every once in a while, and I can drink with the best of them. But it'll catch up to you. And for me, when I was losing weight, I really cut down my alcoholic beverages consumption. So there you have it, day 10 of the holiday series. Love seeing everyone's videos. Dottie Mae sent me a message. She's joining on board too to make videos for Christmas. So I think that's really awesome. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. It's Thursday, one more day until the weekend. I'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye.